Perfect. All right. First and foremost, just your thoughts on the match.
Yeah, I mean, obviously incredibly proud of the group. I thought we had a fantastic response coming out second half. And incredibly proud. I know, a lot of people will look at the scoreline and say another tie. We're still undefeated in this league and we're showing the progress of our group. And I'm incredibly proud of it.
Questions?
You had a really good second 45. How do you put two 45s together?
Yeah, I think for us, obviously, again, previously we've shown that we can start off really well and stay in that capacity as much as possible. It's been something that we've been trying to push towards. And obviously the response that they had coming out in the second half, we'll go back and continue to work on every game as a learning opportunity. Every game is an opportunity to sit down and say, where can we be better and why? And we will take that same learning ability into this match, but fantastic response from the group second half.
And Taylor Flint looks like she's really growing into her newish position in midfield. Can you talk a little bit about her performance tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the relationships are continuing to build. And I think as those continue to build, people will continue to shine in their roles. And I think for us, again, you talk about being a process. I've been saying that from the get-go. And I know we are all seeing the process continuing to trend in the right direction, and you're seeing players start to stand out with what those expectations are of them. So very, very happy for them.
Sorry. What did you see on that goal? It was called back. Taylor's goal.
I saw a goal and celebrated and was incredibly excited for the group. But obviously when they looked back, the explanation from what I understood was obviously Kayla Fisher near the goalkeeper in that position. So obviously, again, incredibly proud of the group with creating the opportunity. The energy was there. I mean, you saw it. The group has full belief. We went after it. They're picking up the ball on the sideline, runs in behind. Like, we wanted to take 3 points from this game. I think it's very evident from the behaviors of the group and the energy from the group. So very, very proud.
Going back to the goal that was called back, were you giving the explanation? Was that a foul or offside? Or were you giving an explanation? It was offside.
You think made that the biggest difference for you guys in that second half?
I haven't seen you in a while.
I know it's been
Nice to see
a
you.
little bit of busy.
No worries.
Second half, is it just an intensity win to win type of thing, or the pressure you were able to apply, or was it a tap?
Yeah, and again, like kudos to the group, right? We go in and we discuss in areas that we could be better, and we talk about getting together and making sure that we're improving those moments, and we have the discussion at halftime. And again, the group's response was fantastic. The group has a decision there to go, let's go for it. Let's try exactly what we just discussed. And they did exactly that. And so again, for me, it was just the will to come out and go, we want this. And every action from that point, I believe, was very, very, very positive from the group.
The chemistry between Taylor and Jay, are you seeing that grow game by game? 'Cause
Yes.
They talked about that.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I think the relationship's continuing to grow. I think the understanding of each other, who's filling what pockets at what time, who's more of that securing six in the moment versus who's getting involved in the attack. And I think their relationship will continue to build.
I caught some of your post-game message in the huddle there about not getting wrapped into the scoreboard and such. How do you try to keep this group composure during this when it's 4 draws?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And I think for us, again, it's all about the process and it's all about going in the right direction. We are still undefeated in the NWSL. We are still showing teams and this league what we believe we're capable of. And for me, it's only a matter of time before things continue to click in the right direction and we're able to walk away with those 3 points.
It sounds like you might get a pretty big crowd next week for Thunder. Talk about how the crowd was tonight.
Yes, fantastic crowd, fun crowd. You talk about playing at home. You talk about us going for the game. You talk about that urgency with composure in these moments. And you start to feel the crowd. We want the crowd's energy in those moments. When you feel the screaming and the cheering and the excitement around the game, it makes you want to pick it up and go for it. Like it encourages our group massively. And so I was very, very, very impressed by the crowd tonight. And they were obviously very into the game. So very grateful for them.
You think Harlow had something to do with your own second half play?
I'm just very glad that he was here. It was really exciting to see that he was here supporting us. So I'm very, very happy that he was here.
Caitlin looked like she took some knocks at the end of the first half and then was subbed out at half. Is there any worry there, or was that more time?
No concern there. Obviously, very proud of the work that Raylan had put in first half, both defensively and offensively. But yeah, she's okay.
Yeah, we saw Ari come on and an immediate impact. Can you talk about how good this have her back?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Ari's just a fantastic player. Ari is a very professional player in the sense of she just brings this demeanor, this competitive demeanor to her, but she also always has a smile on her face, is ready to engage, is so passionate about just playing football. Very proud for her getting in tonight, getting minutes in since the injury, and obviously very excited for what we will continue to see from her. And obviously the injury hopefully continuing to head in the right direction where she can be available for more minutes.
Told you I was gonna put you on the spot. What you got in your pocket? You had a little fan approach you. Tell us the story. And I want to see the card into the camera too, Bev. I told you I was gonna. put
Ay,
you on the
ay,
spot.
ay. So I
You put it a little closer to our camera here. Love that.
haven't seen this one in a while.
Oh, wow.
What's
This
the
is
club
old
photo?
school.
What club is that?
So this is Melbourne City. So one of the fans asked me to sign one and gave me one. It's something that obviously I'll share with my kids. I haven't seen this in so long. I'm not sure I've ever seen it. So yeah, really, really special, really touching to receive it from a fan. And obviously I'll save it for my children because I'm a bit shy to show it. But yes, again, it's a huge, I'll be honest with you, looking at it today and seeing that and going, wow, I view a lot of who I am and a lot of the way that I coach and a lot of the way that I try to create the best environment possible is from my experiences as a former player. Of course, there's so many different pieces to it all, but to have a quick reflection on that right now and the excitement in regards to the environment that we're trying to create and how amazing and special these players are, it was a nice little touch to tonight.
Thank you, Bev.
Yeah, of course. Thank you guys.
Sorry.
Thank you. Not, okay,